Welcome to our video blog. I'm Angie Travis Roberts, your Iredell County real estate resource. And today we're doing a two-part video. One, looking at why do I need an appraisal as a buyer? And then we'll do a second part in a couple of weeks that's going to look at and why should I get an appraisal if I'm a seller? Appraisals are something that always come up from both the buyer perspective and from the seller perspective. Today we're looking at it as a buyer with the questions that you might have as a buyer. What is an appraisal? Well, an appraisal is an expert estimate of the value of something. And in this case, it's an estimate by an expert in regards to the value of the property that you as a buyer are purchasing. Now, the appraisal is required and it's ordered actually by your lender. And you, however, as the buyer, always pay for it. It may be collected up front, or it's possible that they'll collect the fee for the appraisal at the time of the closing. It's considered to be a closing cost to you as a buyer. We've already set in your mind as a buyer, and the seller too, we've already set the price for the house when you signed the offer. So why does the bank care about that? The mortgage company or the bank wants to make sure that the purchase price, what you were willing to pay, and what you signed on that contract, and the appraised value, an expert's opinion of the value of it, are the same or higher. Why? Lenders use the lower of the sales price, what you were willing to pay, or the current appraised value, what an expert says it's worth. They don't really care what you as a buyer are willing to pay for a piece of property. So if the appraisal comes in lower than your sales price, yes, you have a problem. Now, there are solutions to this problem. You can ask for a review of the appraisal. Ask the lender to take care of that. Or number two, you could go back and renegotiate the sales price with the seller. Now you've got an expert's opinion of what the bank would be willing to loan money on. Or number three, you can actually put down more cash out of your pocket and go ahead and buy the property. Now you may or may not have the extra cash to do this, and you can't go out and borrow it. And so if there's a big difference between the sales price and the appraised price, then you might wonder if in fact you may be overpaying for the property yourself, and you might not be willing to do that. You know, this is exactly why you need the help of a professional real estate agent to help you as a buyer maneuver through all these ins and outs of getting a loan and getting it closed. There's a lot involved in it. And so if you have questions about purchasing a home, or if you've got questions about an appraisal that's come up, or you don't understand why you have to have one, or what it really is, then all you need to do is give us a call. Call me at 704-872-ANGIE, 704-872-6443. We're here to help you and answer your questions.